say for the start of this video is wow. The devs absolutely cooked for free, man. Like, they made sure that they were in the lab, locked up away, until they said, yes, it's the time to release these characters. How's it going, everybody? Chaos Gaming here, and yes, we are back with some more My Hero Ultra Impact, and in today's video, we're going to be breaking down the 2 new units from the final season, Episode 3, Izuku and Bakugo, and Bakugo and Izuku. So that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's build this shit right to 11, ladies and gentlemen. Let us get started with today's video, and you can let me know down below anything about these characters, dude, because this is just so much hype surrounding the both of them. So we're going to start off with Bakugo and Izuku, and then we're going to move on to Izuku and Bakugo a little bit later. Let's take a look at the R real quick. So this is the unawakened R, and then this is the awakened R. I can't pick, man. Both of these are fire. I even say the same thing for the Izuku one as well. Both of them are absolutely clean. They cook. But now, let's take a look at the skills. The first one being the Plus Ultra Black Chain Auto Cannon. Deals 500% damage to all opponents with a medium chance of blinding them for 4 turns. When character has the ability to block, interesting, restores HP of all allies by 20% and reduces their cooldown time by 1. The enhancement bonus effect is increases the skill impact by 100%. So when you get this active, it's going to be doing a total of 600% damage. So not only is he showing to be a defensive character, he's also showing that he's supportive as well, and he's going to make sure he hits you too, man. He's going to make sure that you feel the pain of that Plus Ultra. The first active skill, which is going to be the Upper Blast, deals 400% damage to a single opponent, reduces damage to all allies by 20% for 3 turns when character has the ability to block, reduces damage to character by 50% for 3 turns when character does not have the ability to block, and then the enhancement bonus effect gives character the ability to land a bullseye for 3 turns and piercing shot for 3 turns. These buffs cannot be cancelled, blocked, or restricted, and the cooldown is for 5 turns. I like this. I really do like this, but the fact that he's making it to where if he does have the block HP active, he's making it to where that his allies are also getting some defensive as well. Even though they're already getting that defense from the block HP, like even more defense. But then when block is not active, he's making it like if he gets attacked, he's taking less damage. Second option skill, which is going to be Crash Burst. Deals 300% damage to all opponents. Gives character the ability to make a last stand for 2 turns where character does not have the ability to block. Increases the skill impact by 100% when character has the ability to block. And then the enhancement bonus effect is increases this skill impact by 50%. The cooldown is for 5 turns. So if we add all this damage up, the AoE is going to be hitting a total of 450% so far without us taking a look at the auto skills. If the auto skills give me even more of a boost in the skill impact damage, that's going to be crazy. Or power in general. First auto skill, which is going to be a new Frontier Reach. Shout out to Sonic Frontiers. Gives character enhanced when these 2 conditions are met at the end of the turn. Number 1 is after character receives Plus Ultra moves 5 times. And then number 2 is after 7 turns pass from the start of battle, multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. I think he has the longest enhance effect in the game. I'm saying I think because we haven't taken a look at Midoriya yet, and if anything, his could be longer. Gives character the ability to block, grants additional HP equaling 895% of the current HP for 25 turns up to 1 time. This buff cannot be cancelled, blocked, or restricted. Damn! That's a big HP threshold too. Oh my god. And the ability to take revenge. But this is dealing additional damage equaling 20%. All Might has 100%. Imagine 100% of this Bakugo. I mean, you guys already know what we're doing with the showcases. We're gonna make sure that these 2 are ran together. When character has the ability to block, reduces damage to all allies, excluding the character by 30%, and gives character Calm Mind. What are we talking about? We're really making him a defensive, offensive juggernaut. Like, at this point, he's really doing everything in the game. And I'm trying to pull up Calm Mind so you guys that are probably new to the game understand what that means. But let's take a look at what else this character has. Where do we leave off? Enhancement bonus effect increases character. What? 100% when 7. Oh my. He's really trying to make sure that the fight is finished after 7 turns. What the hell? Bro, that is insane. Oh, and I finally pulled up Calm Mind. So when taking or dealing damage with piercing shot, reduces the effectiveness of damage reduction ignored by the percentage. I'll also show a screenshot as well so you guys can see what I'm reading. But wow, dude, this is crazy. Second auto skill, which is going to be Close the Gap, or to close the gap. Gives character the ability to draw aggro for 1 turn every 3 turns, so he's going to be able to get the attacks to hit him, which is what Iron Mike should have had. But it's crazy that now this character has it. I guess they were saving it for him. His buff cannot be cancelled, blocked, or restricted. After the character receives 1 attack, increase the character's max HP by 1% stackable, and critical hit rate by 1% stackable. Multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. So by 7 turns, he should have 7% max HP, and then he should also have 7% crit rate as well. Increases character's power by 30% stackable after receiving 12 attacks. Multi-attacks equal 1 attack. So let's say you get hit by the AoEs, and then you get hit by skills that do multi. Damn, you could probably see this like the latest turn 4, maybe turn 5. I could be wrong on the math, but that's gonna be something else. And then the enhancement bonus effect is where character has the ability to block, increases power of all allies by 50%, and defense by 50%. And when characters do not have the ability to block, increases character's power by 100%. And bro, this character is crazy. Oh my god! Nah, man. Yo, the Midoriya has to be just as crazy as this Bakugo. There's no way, dude. Alright, so let's take a look at the Midoriya's art before we do take a look at the kit. As I stated earlier, I really like both of these arts. This is flawless, man. Flawless. So now let's read out the Plus Ultra skill, which is going to be Explosive Speed Drop Smash. I like the name. Increases the skill impact by 200% if the opponent is bound. Deals 600% damage to a single opponent with the medium chance of binding the opponent for 2 turns. Makes character agile for 3 turns where character has 10 or more temporary buffs. And then this skill just automatically gains Bullseye. And then the enhancement bonus effect is that this skill gains Piercing Shot. Damn, dude. So he's doing 800% damage? Bro, this single shot plus ultra is really going to make you feel like you are getting hit by a nuke or something. And I'm just really pull up real quick Agiles, just in case you guys don't know. So Agile is a medium chance that character's attacks will miss. Does not affect plus ultra moves or skills that strike all opponents. First action skill is going to be Black Whip and Fajin. Deals 450% damage to a single opponent with a medium chance of binding them for 2 turns. Increases character skill impact by 5% for 10 turns and power by 5% for 10 turns. This skill gains Bullseye and then increases character skill impact by 5% for 10 turns. This buff cannot be cancelled, blocked, or restricted for the enhancement bonus effect. The cooldown is for 4 turns. Second action skill, which is going to be Black Whip and Shoot Style, deals 450% damage to a single opponent with the medium chance of blocking their recovery for 2 turns. Increases character skill impact by 5% for 10 turns and power by 5% for 10 turns. The skill gains Piercing Shot. And then the enhancement bonus effect is increases character skill impact by 5% for 10 turns. This buff cannot be cancelled, blocked, or restricted, and the cooldown is for 4 turns. First auto skill, which is going to be Will to Exercise Power. This character enhances when these 2 conditions are met at the end of the turn. Number 1, after a turn passes while character is agile. And then number 2 is after 3 turns pass from the start of battle. So yeah, Bakugo has the longest enhancement effects in the game. The conditions that need to be required. So it gives character the ability to Overwhelm, which is basically if the opponents have more buffs than you, you do more damage. And then increases character skill impact by 10% for 5 turns every 1 turn. This buff cannot be cancelled, blocked, or restricted. Second auto skill, which is going to be Quirk Switch. When an opponent receives cooldown time reduction 1 time, increases character's critical hit rate by 20% for 5 turns, and restores character's HP by 10%. When an ally excluding character receives cooldown time extension 1 time, reduces all cooldown time of all allies, and restores HP of all allies by 10%. These effects do not affect the guest. Increases character's power by 10% for 10 turns after temporary status ailments of an opponent are canceled 1 time. Multi-cancels per action equal 1 cancel. Decreases plus ultra gauge of all opponents by 20% after an ally excluding character's temporary buffs are canceled 2 times up to 3 times. Multi-cancels per action equal 1 cancel. Only available in Arena and Club Festival, which we will be trying him out the other days of Club Festival. I don't want to try him out day 1 because I want to make sure that the showcases are out for tomorrow after the time of this recording. But yeah, overall, this Midoriya is seeming pretty good. He's making sure that he's building up to the damage to make sure that he's hitting the opponent hard for free. However, out of the 2, I'm not going to lie, I would say Bakugo is the better choice. Bakugo is really doing a lot for what he is. Like, he is really doing that much. Alright, now, take a look at the support memory. The first one being so that you can be yourself. I know for a fact this is the Club Festival support memory. We did not see 2 support memories for the banner. Increase the character's power by 35% when equipped by a UA high class 1A character. As the character's temporary buffs are cancelled one time, increase the character's power by 10% for 5 turns. And skill impact by 10% for 5 turns. Multi-cancel per action equals 1 cancel. Gives character immunity to cooldown time up when a character has the ability to overwhelm. So Yellow Dobby is the most recent character that does have the ability to extend your cooldown by 1. Sorry, buddy, with this support memory. Goodbye. For free, dude. Also, Green Dobby does it as well. The one that builds up his plus ultras. Second support memory, Inherited Will. It's one of my favorite support memories in the game. Oh my god, that smile, dude. Thank God. Increases the character's max HP by 30% when equipped by UA high class 1A character. Increases character defense by 1% after receiving 1 attack up to 30 times. Decreases defense of all opponents by 10% when character has the ability to block up to 1 time. And then reduces character's cooldown time by 1 every 3 turns up to 3 times. Definitely a support memory I would have loved to equip on my character if I pulled him. So let's take a look at level 1. So the max HP decreases to 15%. The defense, looks like it goes to 20 times. Then decreasing defense goes to 6%, and then the cooldown stays the same. When we go to the next level, let me see what changes here. Anything with the wording that changes? No. Okay, so the max HP is 20%, and then the defense decrease goes to 8%. Then what is changing from this to this? I think the only thing is the max HP increase. Okay, so you don't really need to max it out all the way. You just go with level 3 and that's it. Alright, so now let's take a look at the next support memory, which is the SR1. This one is, I've been waiting for this. Increases character's critical resistance by 30% for 5 turns. Increases character resistance by 5% for 3 turns after receiving 2 critical attacks. Multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. Decreases critical hit rate of all opponents by 5% for 3 turns after character receives 2 critical attacks. Multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. This could probably be a good support memory if they ever make a climax battle where the opponent's just critting like crazy. But for now, nothing really too crazy in my personal opinion. Next support memory, which is going to be Float Power Secured. Increases character speed by 30% and gives character the ability to evade 1 time. And then increases speed of all allies for 3 turns. This buff cannot be cancelled, blocked, or restricted. In my personal opinion, this is a very good support memory to have, because not only are you boosting ally speed by 20%, and you're getting the 20% as well. That 30% makes it swear that this is going to hit a max of 50%. So that's already a nice 50% support memory. That's SR that you can equip to your character. So with that, that is every support memory character that we reviewed on the website. Now I'm going to go on the Discord to see other stuff that has been added into the game from the data. Discord time, fellas. Let's get straight into it. So as we see right here, the announcement, power to change the future Midoriya, and then the power to change the future Bakugo, the memories that are being listed, 1.5 times rage. We have the characters art right here, the support memories art right here. The Bakugo and the Midoriya are limited, so if you're trying to save your gems up a little bit and then think that they're going to come back in general pool, no, they're not. So make sure that you are being smart about how you're going to go about summoning on this. There's a new event, AB Mix Mountain Anomaly Investigation. Enjoy an original story featuring Deku, Bakugo, Jiro, Monoma, and Yagami investigating a mysterious rumbling. I don't want to read the summary. I want to find out for myself. So the step-up recruit is going to be starting from today, ending on November 4th. And then the non-step-up recruit period is from today all the way to December 20th? Wait, what? Huh? Hold on. I'm looking at this right now. I'm looking at my other device and I'm going to see this. There's no way this ban is going to be lasting that long. Impact Fest 6. Oh my god. It is lasting that long. They're really blessing you guys. What the hell, bro? That is insane. And you can use tickets on this banner too? Oh my god. I might try to get dupes on these characters. I'm not gonna lie. I might want to try to get the 130. So we got the Club Fest support memory. We also have the character select recruit class 1A UR drop rate 1.5. With Invisible Girl being featured on the banner. Interesting. Okay. So are they gonna bring her back that quick? What the hell? And then we got the event. We got the step-up banner. And then we have the non-step-up version of the banner. We got new stamps there. Come on, we're doing this. I like that. I like that. Also, there is a Steampunk UR recruit ticket that is a paid ticket banner only. We got Iron Might. I am here. And then a Shigaraki one. Let's make this flashy. Character select recruit 1A. A special recruit featuring UA high class 1A character is on its way. Then we got the 8th Club Festival, which I gotta make a video after this. Then we got the banner. That's the step up, typical step up. Steampunk UR recruit ticket on sale. I would like to do these again, like just summon and see what I get out of these, but you know, gotta chill on that for now. I think the game's had my money long enough. In terms of the ticket that I summoned last time, I do not spend money on this game whatsoever. I should have specified that. I do not spend money on the game except for the 2 times. The only times that I've done it is twice. The one that we saw for the World Tour Mission characters, and then one time I wanted to get the, what's that thing called? The 21-day login bonus, because it was like a special going on. That's the only time I did it. And then we have the Plus Ultras. I also have the Plus Ultras uploaded. I'm mixing my words now, what the hell? But yeah, I also have them uploaded as well. But if you want to see it like in full screen, you can go check it out on Hydrus' channel. We have all the information for the characters, the support memories, the gacha. Okay, so this one is coming on November 1st, ending on the 17th. So if you want a chance of getting Invisible Girl again, this is the perfect chance to do so. I might try. We got Season 54 UR Recruit ticket that we know is going to be coming out soon. We got the Steampunk UR Recruit ticket that came out. It's ending on February. Damn, actually, hold on. I might get my money after all for last time. What the hell? Oh, we got the November UR Memory Recruit ticket. We already know what that is. The November SR Recruit ticket. The Power to Change the Future Hot Picks Recruit ticket. We also have the Step Up. We also have the event. We got the login bonus, which is, how many gems are we getting for the first one? The first one is giving us a total of 100 gems. That's fire. The Halloween login bonus is giving us a total of 70. Okay. No, 80. Sorry, 80. We'll take that. And then the 4.5. Oh my. Bro, there's too much stuff going on, man. We got the regular banners, the final season banners, and then the 4.5 year anniversary. Bro, this better be. No, don't do this to me, man. Do not. I'm already suffering the backlash of my summons, dude, of the gems. I'm so low on gems. And then we got the Club Fest 8, which I'll take a look at once we do go over that. We got the maintenance that already was finished. This one's from the 20th, right? Yes, it is. Update information, the Steam PR Recruit, the anime release celebration, the special new gems, the Halloween, the upcoming gift boxes, which is going to be the tickets, which we should be done with on December, because I remember that. Upcoming drop rate, there should be a 2-point times going up right now. Yes, there is. So if you want to max out your characters, you can. Thank God that is the case. But as for the November release, what is going to go on with that? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, 5 times rate for the November release. That's super clutch. All right. So with that, that's where we're ending today's video. Hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it's always really appreciated. Also subscribe. Again, you can let me know down below how do you feel about both the characters. And with that, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.